I wondered, SmackDown's been a dud show for the past few years now. Actually, I don't even remember the last time SmackDown's even been good. And now Shane McMahon is said to be running SmackDown. Now, Shane McMahon did a very good job running Raw the first month, with no Vince McMahon around. And then they decided to have Stephanie McMahon and Shane McMahon run both shows. But I don't think Shane McMahon really needed Stephanie McMahon to help him out. Thing is, now that Shane McMahon is running SmackDown and there's going to be a draft, SmackDown might be a lot better and actually watchable than it's been in the past few years. I remember when Theodore Long was running SmackDown, I didn't really care too much. I always liked watching Raw. In fact, ever since 2003, I've always liked Raw more. With Evolution, Eric Bischoff and Stone Cold running the show and everything. SmackDown had the Cruiserweight division and Brock Lesnar and people like that, but it was never as good as Raw in my personal opinion. And I know I'm just making a point, with SmackDown and Raw, and the thing is, I think SmackDown, if the draft works out right and they do everything right, they might. Usually when a draft happens, they keep on switching things over and they realize they made a mistake and people keep flip-flopping shows like in 2002 where Eric Bischoff and Stephanie McMahon kept on switching over people. Chris Jericho, the Un-Americans were on SmackDown, then they went to Raw, then Brock Lesnar went to SmackDown, and people just kept flip-flopping around. They disbanded teams, they disbanded the APA and the Dudley Boys to see how they'd work as, regular, competitors, single competitors, and that didn't work out. Having Devon Dudley team up with Farouk. But they had some stupid ideas back in 2002, now that I think about it. Although it was a good year in wrestling, but the APA and the Dudley Boys got back together. But my point I'm trying to make is, if they disband teams to see how they do apart from each other, that they might make a mistake. Now, Shane McMahon could probably make SmackDown really good. He's got the right personality, the right match ideas. There might be big matches on SmackDown again. I don't know who's going to be on SmackDown. It could be John Cena could be back on SmackDown, and because John Cena hasn't been on SmackDown since. I know I'm not going to count the draft lottery that happened years ago where he got drafted to SmackDown, then got drafted back to Raw, which was stupid. I thought that John Cena was going to go to SmackDown and SmackDown was going to change. But John Cena's been on Raw since 2005, I believe. Where they drafted him to Raw, and they had a feud with Chris Jericho and then with Kurt Angle and all those people. And ever since then, he's been a Raw person. And Shane McMahon, if he makes big matches on SmackDown, I will watch SmackDown again. I do hope that Raw goes back to 2 hours though, and SmackDown is 2 hours, because I can't watch 3 hours of Raw. And Raw is 3 hours because they know that's the top show of the company. SmackDown's like the Sunday Night Heat of 2001. So Sunday Night Heat used to be like the SmackDown in 1999, but now it's crappy. Then there was Velocity too and all that. But as far as this whole draft lottery and having a GM for each show goes, I'm just happy it's not Theodore Long, Vicky Guerrero, or John Laurinaitis. I'm happy Shane's running it. Who's gonna run Raw? I don't know. Stephanie McMahon is saying her contract is gonna expire and she might leave the company. That's just a rumor going around. People Power, Vicky Guerrero, I don't want to see that. John Laurinaitis, I kind of liked him. It's kind of weird, even though he was a bad GM. He did kind of have a good since all of his CM Punk, John Laurinaitis storyline was stupid, trying to remake the Vince McMahon, Stone Cold storyline. But Raw, it's going to be funny when SmackDown is better than Raw, which I don't even remember, which it was in 2002, I think, when The Rock was on SmackDown and Kurt Angle and Chris Jericho and everybody. But, imagine you not wanting to watch Raw to watch SmackDown instead. That's going to be pretty cool. Now they're going to have to work harder to make Raw better again, which is going to be funny because Monday nights, I always look forward to Monday nights and seeing Raw and what's going to happen and whatnot. And it's just going to be interesting to see, maybe SmackDown has a chance to beat Raw in ratings. It could happen with Shane McMahon and the draft lottery. But give me your thoughts. What do you think of that? You think SmackDown will now become better than Raw when Shane takes charge and the draft lottery is over? I guess we'll never know. Guess we'll have to find out. I think it might be an interesting concept. That's all I want to say. Have a nice day. Subscribe if you want to. Give me your thoughts on it. Jackson Parker saying, I hope SmackDown's good again. And the draft lottery and SmackDown goes live July 19th. A little bit before SummerSlam, I believe. But that's all I want to say. Have a nice day.